do a whole video.
Hello, crafties. This is Lily from Lily's Crafty Corner. I'm here today doing my very first YouTube video, and this is also a swap share. I swapped with Trish Smith. We are both members of Coffee, Cake, and Crafting. Tiffany McGill is the hostess of that Facebook group, and basically she's very busy getting ready to move, and she allowed a couple of our members to do some swaps so that we wouldn't have to hold off until she's settled in her new place. So what we did was a Christmas in July embellishment box. So Trish sent me this box and these goodies, and she made a lovely wand, as you can see. It's doilies, and she layered two of them, a white one and a red one. She made a lovely rosette. There's some pretty red lace, a silver poinsettia. She stickled some flowers. She added some lace and ribbon and a straw that's Christmas orientated. She included in the bag also these lovely snowflakes that we're going to find plenty of use for in the coming weeks. In addition, these are felt Christmas trees. We also have some more. Oh, here's another snowflake. Then she also gifted me some lovely wooden snowflakes, and they'll be fun. We can, embellish them a little bit, put a little paint or, stickles or whatever. Also, one of my favorites are the self-adhesive flatbacks, and these are the iridescents, and they're quite hard to find, and I'm just thrilled that she shared. The other thing is she was very generous, giving me a Jolie's wreath, and that will also find its way to another project. In addition to that, she made this incredible box, and as you can see, it's one of the boxes from Dollar Tree, and we did embellish them and alter them. As you can see, there's paper, lace, some bling on the side, and a lovely poinsettia. On the inside, she also, as you can see, papered the inside. I did forget to mention that she used some vinyl here for the Merry Christmas. It really sets it off nice. In addition, on the inside, that's just chock full of goodies. She made some envelopes, which I've already used, and I'll share those at the end, showing you what I did with them. Inside, she also put in the little papers or little cards so that you can stamp on it and use it. The other thing is, these are the buttons are a punch from Martha Stewart, and I'm thrilled because I checked out the cost of that stamp, and the cheapest I think I saw was $30, and the most was $50. So I think that's out of my budget for a while. The other thing is, there's some, in addition to that, there's some little taggies, and she also, included those. Then we have some flowers. These are red roses, which, believe me, we will get to use a lot of those. In here, the next one over, there's some charms, and that's one of the things I don't have too much in my stash is the charms, so I'm really pleased to have some of those. In addition to that, there's some other Christmassy charms, flatbacks of snowflakes. These are just darling. There's some beads in here too. Again, it's really quite nice. I'm looking forward to using them in some coming swaps and crafts and my cards for the holidays. She also made this darling altered spoon, and as you can see, there's a little snowman there and the little snow. It says joy. The other thing on the back, I'm not sure whether she has a bail or she actually melted the the handle where she cut it off to make a bail, but it's really sweet and I love it. I'm going to have to ask her about that. Then there's some more flowers next door. There some looks like maybe ribbon roses, and then some other pieces that you can use as fillers. And there's a little thing here of some sequins, and I noticed that it's nice mixed so that it will work great in a shaker. Back here is a domino. In fact, there were quite a few more dominoes. However, I've already started using them. This one, she looks like she used glossy accents with a little glitter on the paper, some sequins, and a button. In addition to here, there's also some nice washi tape. And that you can, I don't have any Christmas washi tape, I think, except for candy cane type, the white and the red. So that's kind of nice. I'll definitely be able to use that. The other thing is she gifted some bling with red and green. In addition to that, some gems, and they're all different sizes, which is really nice, and different colors, because I have to admit I have mostly the small ones, so these will come in quite handy. Next door to that, it's a plethora of buttons. I'm just can't believe the variety. Here's one that's a snowflake, and then another snowflake. Here, a white button, and this is darling. A snowman, and then some holly. And I'm really thought these were cute because I've seen other people have them, but I haven't come across them, are the light bulbs. And the other thing that I don't have any of, and I've been wanting to get them, people tell me they're at Michael's, but it seems every time I go to the bead area where they tell me they are, I can't find them. So it's just kind of nice that she did gift me a few of those too. And I think there's quite a few more in there. So it's just kind of a repeat of a lot of these, but very generous, very sweet. Now, next to that is in the front here, we have some of the, everybody, just loves the paper clips. And I'm so thrilled that she gave me a gold tone one, because I don't have any of those either. I have, the different colors and the clothespins, and these are different sizes too, which I love, because they work on so many different projects. And then there's also a few of the paper clips that, they're in different shapes, like a bow, a Christmas tree, and a snowflake I have here. Okay, now what I wanted to do was when I fortunately, or unfortunately, however you want to look at it, I was so excited yesterday when this came. I did take some pictures, and then I decided I wanted to use some of the dominoes and some of the other things to make things, and to embellish them, to start using the box. And one of the things I did forget to mention was that she did give me a lot of these little tiny bows, and I've actually used them all already. So that was sweet. What I did was I took the dominoes and the small ones, and I took some paper, and instead of using glossy accents, I wanted to keep with that old world look. So I used a gel medium. You can actually get it at AC Moore. It's quite a large jar that I have. My husband actually bought it for some crafting he was doing for his train set, the miniature trains. And he gave it to me when I started back crafting again. And it's quite expensive. The jar is quite large. It's like $30 or $27 for the jar. But if you when you go to AC Moore and you use one of the 40% offs, it's not bad. And I'll tell you, there's like 2/3 of the jar is still left, and we've used quite a bit. I've used it for some napkin projects. He's used it. My daughter has used it for some projects. So it really does go a long way. The embellishments on here, like I said, the ribbon or the bow is from Tiffany. The little snowflake is hers also. And then these little jobbies here were actually from Hobby Lobby. And they're these little flatbacks. But what it was on a strand. And it had one side was the green and one side's the red. And in between is the clear bling. And I just cut along the edges. And I thought, well, I can use these individually rather than as a strand. So that's what I did with those. And I've actually made some more. I'm actually prepping for a swap that I'm going to be doing later. Then these are the envelopes that she gifted me in there. And I took and I used a Merry Christmas stamp. I used mementos. I have the Brilliant metal look, the bronzy ink, and I inked it. And I put some rub-ons, I think that, with the gold around the edges, and then put some stickles to give it a little more pizzazz. Another one that she gave me, one large one, and what I did with that was actually two large ones, and I used them both. This one I put Father Christmas on, and I did the same thing with the gel medium. And I also used the rub-on bronze around this, and it just gives it a little bit more old world effect. Now this one I did a little differently. It was the first one I did, and I used the gel medium. But what's on here, the little Santa and snowman, believe it or not, it's a gift tag, and it was a sticker type, and it was I got it at Walmart. And what I did was I had put it on a piece of paper, black cardstock, and was going to use it as an embellishment. But then I thought, oh, let me try it on here, and it really came out cute. I added a little bit of silver glitter, and I used those iridescent gems that she gave me, and with some sequencer underneath it to give it a little bit more oomph. Anyway, that's what I did with what, started using her box already, the embellishment box already. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you'll subscribe and also hit the like button. And I do have another swap that I'm going to record that is from another group, a different group. But I'm going to show you what I received from her next time. And thank you again for watching.